Hey up people of the interwebs. So I'm going to have a bit of a crack at doing something to Henrietta today. So when I opened the bonnet the other day, it was a bit sketchy. Like it takes a lot of force on the catch to lift up, and then it doesn't lock. And then looking at the catches on the slam panel where the bonnet sort of locks into, they're quite mucky. So I think it might just need lubing up a bit there. I'll check the cables as well because I don't want to get to a point where I'm stuck trying to open it. So yeah, let's have a look. Doing this with cold hands is not a good idea. So in typical YouTube style, my phone decided to freeze halfway through filming, so I thought it had stopped, but maybe it hadn't stopped, and then I turned it off anyway, so you didn't really get to see what I did to fix the bonnet release thing. But have a look at this now, how well this works. So before it was it's bath time with Henrietta. Henrietta has had a bath. So in typical vlogger style, I set the camera up on a tripod, as you've probably seen in the first part of this video. And got started working on the bonnet release for Henrietta. Took the grill off, took the little covers off that are behind the grill, because the fault that mine was having, Henrietta was having, was the bonnet release wasn't pulling back again. So I've seen loads of YouTube videos that say there's like a little black box where one cable goes in and two come out for the release catches. But it weren't that, it was the actual release catches on mine that were quite rusted up and stuck, and I could see that because there was just loads of dirt stuck all the way around it where somebody had sprayed grease on it and then not bothered sort of keeping an eye on it on there. Don't tell me it's not done any of that. Let's do a test, because this camera just did something weird. So can I... No, I can't switch positions while I'm recording. What's it doing? Weird thing. Hang on, let's switch positions. Right, there we go. So that's the colour of markets of the wheels. That's the colour that I'm wanting to do the ones on Henrietta. on there. I could put black and grey badges. I never thought about that. I want to do something weird with badges. These are Henrietta's current wheels. They're like gloss black, but they're not in too bad a nick. They were quite covered in brake dust and stuff, so I didn't know what they were going to be like underneath. But they're not bad actually. So it might be a good base for me just to flatten off. Obviously, I've given her a bit of a wash, but not a proper wash. There's still bits and pieces stuck all over. There's quite a few things stuck in paint and quite a few scratches. Yeah, and there's a few bits that are like trapping dirt in there as well. So it needs a proper going over when it's nice weather. But yeah, it's not too bad. I've noticed there is a leaky rear light, so I could do taking this out and putting another gasket on it. But I need to figure out how you do that first. But yeah, she's not come up too bad. Only a quick wash because it's a bit cold, but yeah, it's gonna be a nice car, I think. And then yeah, obviously the bonnet release works fine now. So let's test it. So I'm gonna reach down inside Henrietta. Is it open? Yeah. Obviously everything's covered in greasy oil and stuff, but yeah, that looks fine. I did that stupid cable tie thing there, and it needs doing better. It's not going to come off anyway, I don't think, but could doing better. Let me just show you this engine bay as well. Oh, look how dirty it is. So I've never detailed an engine bay, but this might be a good one to have a crack at. It's just general grime. It doesn't look like there's anything problematic anyway. It's just grime and rubbish. But yeah, I'll have a go at detailing that, giving it a bit of a clean, and yeah, it should look a lot nicer. And there's some sort of cage that the ECU sits in somewhere that I need to check whether the drain holes are free. I don't know where that is. I'll have to try and find a video on there. But yeah, that'll be the next thing for me to check, because I don't want to filling up with water while she's outside. So yeah, there we go. Henrietta gets a bath and a bonnet release fixed.